to TWF. Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Friday Night Smackdown. I am Michael Cole, here with E. Lois and with the Jackal. And today on Friday Night Smackdown, sadly, we're going to see Roman Reigns again. Yeah, sadly, Michael Cole says we're going to see Roman Reigns again. Yeah, well, that happens, E. Lois says. It's like, like every so many, it's like there's like a year for around windstorms, for around water storms. Well, Roman Reigns is like that. It's like having a thunderstorm or a lightning storm, and then Roman Reigns is like the heavy one. You know, the one that they always warn you about. The one they say they're the really bad ones. Eloise said, well, the Jackal says, I'll tell you one thing. Roman Reigns, he's the king, he's a Kaiser, he's the overlord, he's the head of the board, he's a world heavyweight fighter. He's also he's the kin leader, or the kin head. Some folks actually missed me. Some folks actually thought that I would not be here. I don't know why, Paul, they would think I wasn't going to be here. But anyway, Paul, tell them you do all what you got to say about them. You folks thought that Roman Reigns, your world heavyweight fighter, your kin leader, no need what your kin name is, your overlord, your head of your board, your king, your Kaiser, takes a week off and all you folks think you'll never see him again. And I know that there are some folks out there who scave Roman Reigns for showing up every Friday. But keep in mind, the same folks who scave about Roman Reigns showing up every Friday, these are the same folks that don't scave Kenny Omega, we can't get your doll, so Kenny Omega is showing up every Wednesday and every Friday. See, Paul, it's a thing you bring up, Kenneth Omega. You see, he seems to believe that he's the greatest world heavyweight fighter out there. Even though he hasn't held it as long as I have. And if I ever get Kenny Omega's doll, I will smash him, stack him, and buff those fucking sunglasses he always loves to wear. And he won't be riding, and he'll be sobbing like Silver Surfer instead of skipping and stepping like him. Now there's need to be saying any more about that. Now, since I've already taken care of the Masco hang up, the Finn Balor hang up, and I got Brock Lesnar breathing down my neck. Yeah, Paul, you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? No, my kin leader, I would not know anything about that. Well, guess what? Michael Cole said it's Brock Lesnar in the ring. We know Paulie Dangerously probably not going to know anything about that, right? Yeah, I guess so, Lois said. Brock Lesnar's his own man. He does what he wants to do. And if Paulie Dangerously's telling the truth about having nothing to do with him anymore, then it must just be, I don't know, bullshit, Lois said, that Brock Lesnar shows up every time Paulie Dangerously talks about him. Elois said, yeah, the Jackal says. But he's got the kin leader now. As his buyer. So Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns going at it. Roman Reigns got Brock Lesnar down. Oh, he suplexed him. Wait a minute. Another one for Jey Uso. A suplex for Jimmy Uso. And Roman Reigns getting out of there now. But Brock Lesnar's not done. Jey Uso. Oh, that's Jimmy Uso. Yeah. And now Jimmy Uso got F5 too. And Brock Lesnar has something to say. For a man who says you're not frightened of anyone or anything, you run every time I show up. You always like to send your underlings, your near kin, to always do your dirty work for you. And you just seen what I did to your near kin. And yeah, Paul, you keep talking about how I'm not good anymore, and how I'm weak now, and how I can't do anything anymore. And you talk about how I'm besmirched and everything. You damn well know, Paul, that I don't lose as many times as I win. So, you didn't leave me when I first lost to John Cena when I came back. You didn't leave me when I lost to Triple H the first time. Hell, you didn't leave me when I lost to The Undertaker only once. And you didn't leave me when I lost to Roman Reigns that third time. Oh, but I lose to Drew McIntyre, and now you're done with me, right? Yeah, when I take the winnings from Roman Reigns and F5 him, I'll F5 you, Paulie, dangerously, and no one ever see you again. Look, Astronema says, I understand, Brock Lesnar, that you have a hang-up with Roman Reigns, and so everyone else in the whole world. But you're gonna have to yield until Halloween Havoc, or Hallow Evening, or Hallow Night Madness to get your hands on Roman Reigns. Well, tell me, Astronema, tell me, Clipper, do you have any way to stop those two, his near kin, from coming out? No, we truly don't. And even if they did come out to help him, we saw what you did to them, Brock Lesnar. They don't stand a seek against you. You're going to get them at Hallow Evening or Hallow Night Madness, also known as Halloween Havoc. Yeah, Ecliptor said, you have our word, Brock Lesnar. You will get Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight winnings. Yeah, so you're just going to have to yield until then, but you will get Roman Reigns. Well, fuck. Well, I sure hope that was a close one, you know. I mean, I sure hope that was a close one. Yeah. Here, well, we got Triple H back. Astronema, Ecliptor. It's good to see you back again, boss. Yeah, well, it's good to be back, too. You know, I've been out for some time because of a heart hang-up and all that stuff. And I think some folks forgotten that I'm still the force setter of the TWF. So, why don't we just... So, here's the way I look at it, Astronema. You can stand or not stand with me. That's your own business. But here's the way I look at it. At Halloween Havoc, if Brock Lesnar's fighting Roman Reigns, and if Roman Reigns either gets himself tracked out, gets himself thrown out, or has his near kin, Jimmy and Jey Uso, do his dirty work for him and do that beatdown, or if his first Fane, Paulie Dangerously, does some bullshit, Roman Reigns will lose the World Heavyweight winnings. So the way I look at it, Roman Reigns isn't going to be walking out as a World Heavyweight winner. Well, we see Triple H again. We haven't seen him since what happened in September with him and his heart hang up and all of that stuff. We're gonna go to our first fight here. We'll go to our first fight here on main event, on Friday Night Smackdown. This will be the last time you'll see me on Friday Night Smackdown, because I'll be back on Raw again. Yeah, that fucked up song I have. But whatever, I don't care. So, I've been curve stomping some fuckhead by the name of SpongeBob SquarePants. So, I want to come out so I can beat him up again. Anyone know where the Fight Lord went? Nah, I guess we're going... Nah, we don't know where the Fight Lord went, do we? And it wouldn't have cared if we had a Fight Lord or not, right? I mean, I wouldn't care if I had a Fight Lord or not. And everyone is always wondering about, what am I going to do? You know, everybody's like, oh, everybody keeps thinking about, oh, Roman Reigns, my former good friend, the shit he's going to do. Well, how about the shit I'm going to do? You hear me, SpongeBob SquarePants? I get my hands on you again. I am going to curve stomp you like no tomorrow. Ah! SpongeBob SquarePants came out of nowhere, Michael Cole said. And he landed down on Seth Rollins. Ding-a-ding, this fight has been going on for some time. Seth Rollins does not like SpongeBob SquarePants. A clothesline, a close stake, and then a body slam, Michael Cole says. No, he does not, Lois said. Seth Rollins believes that SpongeBob SquarePants only got work back in the TWF again since Hunter Hearst Helmsley, Triple H felt sorry for him for what happened years ago. Oh yeah, the Jackal says. Hunter Hearst Helmsley's back, and he's already put Roman Reigns at a downside, and Seth Rollins gets taken down by Roman Reigns. Yeah, as I was saying, the Jackal said, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, Triple H is back, and our beloved force setter has already put Roman Reigns at a downside in his fight with Brock Lesnar. SpongeBob SquarePants wants to do the move he did again. He missed this time. Seth Rollins just cursed on SpongeBob SquarePants. Michael Cole said, oh, this is sad, Lois said. Well, you knew it was going to happen. No way that some Nickelodeon live drawing self was going to beat a WWE doll. Come on, the Jackal says. Get true. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner. Here is your winner, Seth Rollins. Well, Seth Rollins has beat SpongeBob SquarePants here on Friday Night Smackdown, which is truly sad, Michael Cole said. I really truly thought SpongeBob SquarePants would win. Yeah, I did too, Lois said. I believed that SpongeBob SquarePants was going to win that fight too, Lois said. And it's just sadly that it hasn't happened. You know? Well, the Jackal said, did you truly believe that SpongeBob SquarePants was going to beat Seth Rollins? Did you actually think that was going to happen? Well, think again, the Jackal said, because that's not going to happen. Well, I do know now that Jonathan Coachman is now going to be talking with Paulie Dangerously. Alright, I'm the coach, Jonathan Coachman here, and I'm going to be talking with Paulie Dangerously. Alright, Paulie Dangerously. You're the outstanding first fame to Roman Reigns, your kin leader, you call him. You say you're no longer the overseer or foreman of Brock Lesnar, but all these things happening since Brock Lesnar came back at the end of came back in August. Are you truly going to lie about that. What do I have to lie? I have been with Roman Reigns since August of last year. I have been with Roman Reigns through his whole run as the World Heavyweight Fighter in WWE. I have been with Roman Reigns during his whole time as the SMF Blue Belt Heavyweight winner, whatever that means. And I've been with Roman Reigns since he's been a TWF World Heavyweight Fighter. Why would I go back to Brock Lesnar, a man who, yes, he lost to Triple H once, yes, he lost to John Cena once, yes, he lost to The Undertaker once, yes, he lost to Bill Goldberg 2 times, and yes, he did lose to Drew McIntyre. But you know what? He is not as good as Roman Reigns, because Roman Reigns has never lost. And sadly, Brock Lesnar is not the man he was from 2001, 20 YL to 2004 YL, or 2012 YL to now. He's not that same man, you know. So the way I look at it, if Hunter Hearst Helmsley, Triple H wants to put the kin leader, the overlord, the head of the board, the world heavyweight fighter, and a downside with Brock Lesnar and Halloween Havoc, or whatever you want to call it, well, that's just going to be good for Roman Reigns, because Roman Reigns can go the utmost. He can go hard middle. So no big deal if you put him at the almost, the almost, the utmost, the almost, the utmost, the utmost oversight by taking all the other oversights away. Well, that was my talk with Paulie Dangerously. Back to you, Michael Cole. Well, thank you, Jonathan Coachman, for talking with Paulie Dangerously here on Friday Night Smackdown. But it looks like it is all the time we got here for Friday Night Smackdown. I'm Michael Cole for Elois and the Jackal. We hope you like Friday Night Smackdown, and we'll see you tomorrow for Rampage.